Hello people. I really want to have a subtle way of telling people I watched How to Sell Drugs Online fast. And so naturally my thought process was, oh, I need to have Moritz jacket. And then I looked at a bunch of internet sites that were a little bit sketchy and they were like selling the jacket apparently. And then I remembered that that jacket probably would be really shitty and also violate like 100 human rights. So I thought I can just make it myself. I cannot make a jacket. I am not skilled enough for that. But I thought maybe I can make it best, inspired by the jacket. Now, I see you all wondering, what qualifies me for that? Delusion. Next thing you're probably asking yourself is, so how are you gonna do it? Good question. This is gonna be pattern inspo. I have this fabric because jacket has like 3 main colors, which is like a dark blue, a lighter blue, and a whitish kind of color. This is what we're going to be using for the light blue. This is also a thing I have, which we have a bunch of scrap fabric left from. We have this left from, which is from a t-shirt I started to make. And in case you cannot tell, I never finished making that t-shirt. I know it's shocking. You'd think that that's a complete t-shirt, but it's actually not. And this is the thing that we're going to use for white. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's very soft, and I feel like that's kind of Moritz's personality. Like, he's pretending to be this hard, like, business guy, but really he's just this soft thing that I made a pillow of once. Maybe to understand my vision, I made a very complex technical drawing. I'm gonna show it to you. Yes, so that's it. That's the front, and that's the back. If you don't see the vision right now, honestly, just piss off. Okay, I have now cut the back, which I think it should work. It's a little weird. I think the edges are gonna look like shit, so I'm gonna have to make something up to fix that. But I left some stuff at the bottom so that I can like fold it in and then like have like a clean thingy at the bottom. And now I'm gonna try and make a pattern for one of these front parts, and then I'm gonna part it first halfway through, and then on the top, so it's like 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, and then the other 50%, so that I have kind of like an orientation how to cut all of the other patchwork pieces. Okay, so I just finished this thing, which took me forever to make because I kind of procrastinated. It's essentially like all the 3 parts, the 3 patches that the front is gonna be made out of. And I left these gaps because when I attach them I need to have some like some stuff to like sew it together in between, and I think this is really smart. I'm back. I finished cutting out all of the pieces, or probably not all of them, but let me explain to you what I did. This is what I did to them. This is like I put them together like this. I'm gonna sew them, and this is gonna be like, you know, gonna look like that, circa, hopefully. And for the front, I wanted to use this, but I didn't have, like, I have enough of it, but I would have to like sew it together, and I don't want it to look too patchworky, but I do still have this, so I cut out a piece of this, and it might look like shit, but anyways. And also, I was like worried about what if I have to do some lining because it looks like shit. But I do still have a bunch of this, I do still have a bunch of this stuff, but I have also a lot of this blue, white, patterned stuff that in the emergency we can use as lining. But I'm gonna use the front panels, I guess, to cut it out when they're sewn together so that I have the correct sizing of it. Yeah, so that's how it's going. So I have now sewn together all of these little thingies into one big piece. Both two front pieces are finished from the front because I decided that I have enough of this fabric left to make like some lining so that it looks clean, that the edges look clean. So I'm just gonna cut that out of this fabric and then I'm just gonna sew around, turn it inside out so that it all looks pretty and clean. And so far it's going great, but who knows, we'll see. I really now finished the first front panel. Looks like this now, and I'm just like, the moritz knives are immaculate. Looks like this from the back. It's pretty clean. I'm probably gonna have to sew along these like lines, like the sides, so that it lays flat, or I'm gonna iron it down. One issue that I have is that I didn't have a lot of additional fabric on the bottom that I could like use to sew, so I sewed pretty thin, and I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of opened up. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Gonna do the other one now. Okay, so the two front pieces, they're now finished. This is how they look right now. They're open on the top because I'm gonna sew them to the top of the bag. There's one problem with the bag, which is that these are gonna be showing and I'm kind of scared that it's gonna look like shit. And also, the thing that's on top of here, it's gonna be sewn onto this piece, and it's way shorter than this shoulder attachment piece is supposed to be. So I'm gonna have to tinker with it a little bit. And also, I forgot that this fabric is like pretty stretchy, like compared to like this, which is not stretchy at all. This is very stretchy, and that was kind of annoying when sewing it together. I don't think I'm gonna like stitch along the outside because my sewing machine is kind of doing like some weird annoying stuff right now, and I think it looks fine like this. I would rather just iron it and have it be smooth like this, but I really like how this is turning out so far. I've been procrastinating the last sewing steps the entire day now. Like, I've prepared everything, I put it all cleanly together. It should be fine. I'm hoping it will be fine. It's gonna look great. Again, I hope that it will. So I decided that if I'm too scared to do it alone, I'm just gonna film it, which is the first time that I actually film sewing, which should show you how much of a professional I am. Oh! No! No, 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 no! I will get by. I will get by. Oh god, this looks good. I'm sure the camera is positioned so shitty that you can't see anything, but just know it looks good. I'm optimistic. We're now off to the sides, which I'm even more scared of, because it's so many layers, and I hope that this sewing machine won't break because, you know. Anyways, now I'm gonna continue listening to copyrighted music very loudly, so I cannot put anything into it with the audio. That's the genius that I am, people. The genius that I am. I'm a professional, people. Don't worry about anything. This is all I'm doing here is very safe and thought through. Making this was the best decision I've ever made in the entirety of my life. Now we only have to not screw up this one. This is what it looks like right now on me, and like it's not. This is very patterned, so it doesn't really come out as well. But do you guys see the vision? Like I'm giving myself moritz in more way than I ever did. Like this is a win. I'm gonna show you what I have to fix to like really finish this up. Okay, so currently this neck part of it that's on the back is like, looks like shit, so I'm gonna try and fold it over and just sew along it and have it be flat and pretty and the ugly side be on the inside. And the other thing that I'm mostly pretty worried about actually is this bottom part. You can see I left it longer. Ideally, I would be able to just fold it over just like I do with the top of it. But again, the sewing machine is thinking that it's cool to be weird right now and not do exactly what I tell it to. So I'm kind of afraid that it's going to look like shit. I mean, you guys didn't see it, but like the top of it looks fine. It's just the under part that looks like shit. But we'll try. I'm gonna try and sew the top first, and then we're gonna see what we do with the bottom part of it. The one thing that I'm, again, really worried about is this back part of the armholes, because I did not plan any seam allowance whatsoever into it. So I'm gonna probably have to take some other fabric and then sew it on top of here. The thing is, I want it to be only at the back because I think the front looks pretty good. I don't want there to be any seams. So that's gonna be an interesting try. Guys, I think it's finished. Like, did I put something on the back? Hell nah. It's fucking boring, but I'm too scared to put anything on there because I'm so happy with it right now. If you're wondering, oh, that's a very nice clean finish for the back of the armhole. I did what everybody does when they have a problem, what every adult human being does. I called my mom and asked her to do it, so that's what happened here. But it looks good, doesn't it? It looks very handsome. It looks very pretty. Thank you for watching. If you came to this part, I don't know why you watched this. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad. I barely showed you the process. I just sat down and told the camera what I'm doing, which is my first time doing this, but still, I'm bad at this. So thank you for watching. Please tell me what you think. Give a like. I don't know what people do these days. Just, I don't know. Give me a sign. If you watch, just give me a sign.